So we have a journey here. As you can see, we need to go all the way up those stairs, and that journey is not only about coming up those stairs to share with you the view, but it is also about sharing you how we put together the program that you are already watching. Well, first things first, as for the part one, we need to consider, or well, what I needed to consider is what Katia had put together herself. And we are coming from a very spectacular area, you know, Olympia's area, Les Ozons dans la Charmille. So it is very difficult to deal with something right after she has sung that on stage. And there is this Solveig song, a very elegant, nice Norwegian song. So what I had to choose was, or needed to be somewhere in between the, you know, of course, never even close to the spectacular part she just sang, but at the same time something that is nice and that can be a good part to continue with Solveig's. That was how I found that I wanted to sing the zarzuela romanza. Remember that in the zarzuela those are called romanzas. Ya mis horas felices, which I had learned, or I had heard a couple of times in the voice of Plácido Domingo, and that when I had the chance of checking it out myself, I really understood how great that song is. But as we keep climbing the stairs, I need to tell you about the second song. Now we are in the second part of the program. The second part of the program is basically a number of Mexican songs. We are starting, as I was sharing with Katia, in a way we could call it from a more academic point of view. Oh, look, let me zoom at that. There is an iguana over the tree. Hope you can see it. Huge iguana, by the way. And it is windy and it will rain shortly. So I was telling you that for the second part most of the songs are mine, and so we had to come from a very academic, or I thought that the best way to do it was starting with academic composers, and that's why we are starting with María Joaquina de la Portilla Torres, known as María Grieber. I knew that I needed to include María Grieber's, and Por si no te vuelvo a ver is one of the songs that I like the most. I know you're going to enjoy it too. It is amazing. Then it is going to be Katia singing a song from Salvador Moreno, but she needs to explain that. As we continue moving on with the program, we then go for something that is very nice to hear, and this is one of the first Mexican songs that I learned. The song is called Dime que sí by Maestro Esparza Oteo, a very lovely song that I know you all are going to enjoy. And I recall that the first version that I heard was from Fernando de la Mora with a super spectacular high note, which we are not going to do in the program because, to be sincere, that high note is out of the place, and we are midway climbing up this place that I am showing you today. The following piece, I was telling you that we are moving from academic composers, and that would be María Grieber and Salvador Moreno. And then somewhere in between it is Maestro Esparza Oteo, and then we are wrapping up the program with the wind is increasing as we are climbing higher, and we have Peregrina, that if you have followed the content then you know that we have made, in fact, we have had already a special program on the content of Peregrina, which I think it's a very nice way to evolve now with leaving the academic music and Mexican music and now approaching more popular folklore songs. And the last but not least, we are going to have La Llorona. There is also another video, there is a content that is focused on La Llorona. We are going to have that to wrap up our program. And La Llorona is, of course, a very, very, very lovely song that I know you all are going to enjoy, and the plan is that we are going to have everybody in the concert participating in each of the songs. At least that is the plan, because there's going to be some people in the auditorium as well. You may have already noticed, I'm not sure at this point, because of course we are recording it prior to the actual concert, so that's what's going to be the songs that I chose for you, and I hope that you all will enjoy.